This nigga got besides thieves or your pet peeves. But what's right in your face is what nobody believes, yo.
Near the end of this video, you're going to hear a line that says, I got the same code of ethics that Jungle Brothers use. You know what's the truth about the society we live in? The truth is that we're supposed to have the same code of ethics that Jungle Brothers use. And you know why that is? Because those are the laws of nature. They operate upon the laws of nature. We live in a society of people who believe themselves to be the most advanced people to ever live, and they have brought about the least advanced civilization in the history of the planet. There are people illiterate living in a jungle with a G-string thong bikini made out of jungle stuff that have more of a grasp on reality than the majority of people living today. It's fucking insane.
Gotta follow what I gotta and make me sell my soul down this old school compared to the subterfuge. I got the same code that other Jungle Brothers use. Now every nigga wanna be crime related.
All right, so I'm gonna share with you all. So usually, you know, I get a lot of people arguing with me on the internet, telling me all kinds of fucking horse shit. Hey kid, you don't believe this thing? We're gonna put you to death, boy. That type of thing, you know. So I'm gonna show you my impression of what I think of you guys when you ramble on with your bullshit. Oh, what do you mean you're not going to go along and get your head chopped off by the state? You mean to tell me that when you see that tyrannical police state bring out the guillotines that they bought with the millions of dollars that they spent on the guillotines that they bought to chop all our heads off with, you mean to tell me you're not just going to march right into that guillotine and get your head chopped off? Boy, if you don't get over there and get your head in that goddamn guillotine, I'm going to call you a racist son of a gun. You racist son of a bitch. You misogynist, anti-feminist son of a gun. You're not going to get over there and get your head chopped off in the guillotine like a good little boy? Well, boy, you are a racist and you are not allowed to hang out with us. See, this here is grown man society and we act just like them boys on the Mean Girls or them girls on the Mean Girls. Oh, wait, we can't gender nobody no more, so I don't even know what they are. And that movie, when that movie was made, see, that motherfucking movie was goddamn racist, misogynist. It was xenophobic. It was anti-religious, even though we're going to chop your head off for having a religion. See, that movie was all of those things because it was made in the year of 2002 or whatever the fuck it was made. Yeah, see, that movie was made before we went into the land of utopia and freed the world from the chains of misogyny like you holding us back. See, now we're progressing into the golden age, the golden dawn of getting your head chopped off by the state for simply existing and having conscience of mind, boy. If you got conscience of mind, we are going to chop your head off, clean right off. See, boy, if you ain't going to get along and go along with this here police state takeover.
Lots of rappers today depend on imagery.
I myself depend on skills and my energy.
It's maddening at every single gathering of young black youth. It's got to be some niggas badgering
of the world, boy. Well, now see, like I already told you, we ain't gonna hang out with you. We ain't gonna let you have anything to do with us. We are going to ridicule you at every turn for everything you do. See, now we are gonna put you to death for simply believing words on a piece of paper now. See, we're going to simply, if you have any conscience or freedom of thought of any kind, we are going to ridicule, we are going to ostracize you, and we are going to put every ism over on your head, boy. Now, you better listen up and get with the goddamn genocide program, boy. See, we are about to blow them goddamn Israelis off of the map for being goddamn animals. But then, on the other side, we're also going to blow them goddamn Palestinian animals off the map. See, we are consistent in our genocide here. As long as we accomplish genocide, boy, that's what we are going for. See, we got the power of the Masonic bricks on our side. We are building up to the 33rd degree of humanity. You can't stop progress, boy. We are going to chop the heads off of everybody that don't get along. So you better get along and go along, boy, or I'm going to chop your goddamn head off. You understand me, boy? These are the laws of power. See, we are planning to take the guns from all of you because we don't know that the people ruling over us know that the power, all political power, emanates from the barrel of a gun. See, we don't know that the leaders that we elected ruling over us believe that. But we are going to go along and get along with that, and we are going to take the guns away from all of us because the political power does not emanate from the barrel of a gun. It emanates from the mind of a social media bred hillbilly that thinks he's some kind of goddamn royalty.
Doesn't work. Your soul holds no weight when you let the devil work. Fighting evildoers, I've been evil myself, but I'm still a black man with experience under my belt. I may be young, but my soul.
Boy, you listen here. Until you have gone to college and spent endless amounts of time learning information that you could have learned on your own in just a fraction of the time with zero amount of the money that you paid to go learn from a bunch of buffoons who have been secularized of the mind. Well, see, if you don't go along and get along and go and get that certificate, we ain't going to listen to nothing you say, boy. If you got any suggestions on any way to get us to stop aging and looking uglier and fatter and stupider every day that we wake up, well, see, if you got anything at all to offer in the name of suggestion to better our lot in life and to slow down this aging process that leads us to grief and worry of all kinds, that makes us take out our ridicule on a free thinker like you, boy. See, if you get any of this free thinking in my name, well, I'm going to ridicule you, boy. There is nothing I can do that will slow down the worsening of my life and my lot in this life, boy. Now, if you don't get along and go along with this progress here that says that humans are insignificant pieces of garbage that can't make anything and anything at all happen except for destruction and envy and jealousy and greed, well, see, if you got anything to say that differs from the idea that humans could be anything else other than a greedy, gluttonous lot of sexually over-fetishized non-rednecks that think they're goddamn royalty, well, boy, if you got anything to say against us and you got any suggestions to offer me on how to slow the aging process in my life, I am going to ridicule you all the while getting fatter, uglier, and stupider every day of my goddamn life, boy. You are not as good as me. You are an insignificant incel, and you are of no consequence to anyone because everything is relative. See, I learned in school that nothing at all matters. I learned in school that nothing at all matters and that the only thing that matters is to ignore anything at all that has to offer a bettering of this life or a greater understanding of this life here, boy. So if you ain't getting along and going along with this here genocide, boy, we are going to label you every ism under the sun. And we are also going to deny the fact that there is nothing new under the sun and that history hasn't shown us everything we are going to see in this maddening of the times that is about to happen. Well, good luck, ladies and gents. You're gonna fucking need it.
Brilliantly engineered.
Lyrics to mention fear.
And it's now in the clear. I was in prison, but now see the be everything that I envisioned. Abandon the plan and the uninspired. And the haters now.
It's the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order. A world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
Oh yeah, you goddamn conspiracy fuck. You're using that video of that former president conspiracy fuckhead George Bush? That fucking conspiracy fuckhead talking straight up about a new world order that gets rid of the rule of the law of the jungle in favor of the rule of law? Yeah, we're gonna install the rule of law by bombing the fucking shit out of people. Yeah, we got the rule of law here, see? We're just going around bombing the fucking shit out of everybody. Those fucking jungle fuck people, they live in a goddamn jungle. They aren't sophisticated like us. And that president saying that's fucking conspiracy theory, pal. He said it with his own words. We just heard it, and we just listened to his own words. But that's a fucking conspiracy theory, pal. You're a goddamn lunatic if you think that's real. He was just joking. He wasn't talking about getting rid of the laws of the jungle for the rule of law. The rule. He literally says the word rule over us. Law doesn't rule over us. Law is static. Law does not change. That's why the law of the jungle is superior to the rule of law. Yeah, but oh yeah, you're a goddamn conspiracy fuckhead for knowing this shit, boy. They aren't planning to use the United Nations to ram their one world religion down your throat. And if you won't take that one world religion, you get the fucking guillotine to death, boy. They didn't buy those guys. They bought those guillotines to have fluffy berry ice cream parties, not to chop your heads off with. See, guillotines are for ice cream socials, sir. You're a conspiracy fucko. I won't listen to a word you say, you conspiracy fucko.
Now, motherfuckers still stereotypes, cause it's all they see. And they see in the fact that I'm me. Not a follower, a dollar wouldn't make me sell my soul down this old school compared to the subterfuge. I got the same code that other younger brothers use. Now every nigga wanna be crime related. Can't rhyme creative, and they made us so patient. That's why they overstep boundaries that's sacred. From the street to the corporate scene,
They all mean business.
Self-only doesn't work. Your soul holds no weight when you let the double work.
This conspiracy fucko. Oh, this guy thinks that we're going to use the socialist anti-capitalist revolution and we're not going to chop people's heads off with it. See, we make jokes about eating the rich and chopping their heads off with our guillotines, but it's totally not going to be used against us. See, we are totally not being divided by the true powers of the world. We're simply going along with the status quo that has not in any way whatsoever been directed by the powers that be, that bought the very guillotines that are going to chop our heads off after we are used up as the useful idiots that we are. Sir, we are not Russian supporters. We are Ukrainian supporters only. See, we go along with the correct divisive side. See, when there comes along something to divide humanity and enslave us all, see, we go along with the correct divisive side. We sure are sophisticated human beings. We go along with whatever the news media convinces us to go along with because we're too stupid to realize that both sides of the coin are controlled by the same opposition. No, sir, you are the goddamn conspiracy fucko, and we're totally not going to be put to death alongside you after they kill you after we tell them to. You know, they're only going to kill you, and then they're not going to have the power of the rule of law on their side to kill me after I kill you using their power that we gave them. No. They're not coming for us after. Totally not coming for us after that. You know, like, we're only coming for you conspiracy fuckos. They're not going to get any of the rest of us. We're all safe. I'm fucking sliding into home. We're going to fucking steal home. And then we're going to all have mansions after that. Like, as soon as all you conspiracy Christo-fascist fuckos are gone, we're going to have fucking mansions for everybody here. We don't got to worry about mansions in heaven or anything like that. We just got to worry about our mansions that the state's going to give us from the resources that they produce out of nothing, you know? The state's just going to produce all these resources out of nothing. Nobody's got to get enslaved. Nobody's got to fucking kill nobody. We only got to kill a certain amount of people. Only the conspiracy fuckos that are holding us back from using the rule of law to kill the rest of us. And then they'll just leave the rest of us alone after that, you know? They're just going to leave the rest of us alone. See, when you give a fucking lunatic some power, generally they just give that power up after they used up all of it. No, they don't in any way search for more. See, they don't live by the motto that all political power emanates from a barrel of guns. See, we're just going to give them all the guns, and then they're going to be peaceful after that, see, because all power, once you give it all power to a select individual or a select group of individuals, or maybe, a select 10 kings of the world, you know, something like that, yeah. See, if we give all the power in the world over to 10 kings, they're totally just going to give it back after we murder all the conspiracy fuckos and all the worthless plebeians that don't go along with our rule of law taking over the laws of the jungle. See, we're going to just totally replace the natural laws of life itself with our man-made construct, and it's going to totally work out great for us. See, we're just going to kill only a select group of people, and then there won't be any more killing. There will only be peace after we have obtained our peace of harmony with all religions, after we force everybody to take upon one religion.
Coming up with the same as pulling everybody else down, but try telling that to niggas that are spellbound. They'll probably say that you talk too much, they gotta think too much, so just be careful who you trust.
One mark upon themselves to show their endowment in this great religious power that will take over the world, that will be forced upon everybody. But see, we, sir, are the sophisticated anti-religious zealots who hate all religion. But at the end of the day, we're such cowards that we're going to take the one world religion just so we can get our mansion that the state's going to produce out of the resources that are made from nothing. See, this is fucking foolproof, buddy. You're fucking conspiracy fucking wacko. Fucking go to your fucking doctor right fucking now. Get your goddamn pills and swallow a whole goddamn bottle, buddy. You need to be gone from this planet. Oh, but at the same time, I'm totally not trying to ridicule you into doing something stupid because I don't like what you have to say so that you get taken away for real. And then we don't got to wait for you to get taken away by the state with the guillotines and the forced medications and anything like that. No, son, you got to go get those medications right now on your own. If you don't go take those medications and make your mind complacent for the slave masters to overtake you and convince you of all kinds of hypocrisy, boy. Well, now you see, you don't get on these medications and fix yourself and go along with our plan for genocide here. Well, we're gonna fucking force medicate you once we got the power to, boy.
Under my belt, I may be young, but my soul is old. Living in the ice ages where a nigga's soul is cold. Don't give a fuck about your life or his. But if you get a gap, I'll protect your movement.
You're a goddamn plebeian fucking son of a bitch, and we're better than you are. So we get to make judgments upon you. Oh, and then at the same time, every single thing you say, we're going to use against you. And we're going to say, you're a Christian. You can't judge nobody. You can't judge us killing everybody. We're just committing a little genocide here. You're a fucking Christian. You don't have the right to say nothing. Only we got the right to do these things because we're sophisticated. You are a backwards goddamn redneck believing in ancient Bronze Age fairy tales, boy. Get along with the program here. We're killing in the name of good. We're going to produce something out of nothing. We're going to make it the utopia of all utopias, boy. All you got to do is just murder all these goddamn redneck hillbillies first.
Haters vacated to their knees agreed. It's bizarre. Before anarchy, no control. No soul. The whole fucking planet's gonna fall.
Unless we administer sense in the 21st century, even your worst enemies got to get it together. It makes them mad at me.
Because I try my best to eliminate ignorance. That's letting my brain burn out like cigarettes. This nigga exercise thieves or your pet peeves. But what's right in your face is what nobody believes, yo.
Oh, look at me, everybody. I'm George Bush Sr. I've got a problem with the laws of the jungle. See, we're going to install the rule of law. See, the laws of the jungle is where anything goes. But under the rule of law, we can bomb all the brown people we please with impunity. And we get not tried as war criminals. Or even when we do get tried, we still walk away with impunity. Because the rule of law is superior to the laws of the jungle. The laws of the jungle mean anything goes, sir. And if anything goes, that means we can't bomb people with impunity. That's why we've got to make the new and improved rule of law where we can bomb with impunity. See, I'm George Bush Sr. I have the staunchest foundation of integrity that has ever been launched in humanity's history. See, we're getting rid of that goddamn anything goes laws of the jungle, boy. You gotta get with the program. Under the rule of law, we bomb people with impunity and nothing happens to us. That's progress.
What is at stake is more than one small country. It is a big idea, a new world order, where diverse nations are drawn together in common cause to achieve the universal aspirations of mankind: peace and security, freedom, and the rule of law.
You see, the useful idiots who are idealistically believing in the beauty of the Soviet socialist or communist or whatever system, when they get disillusioned, they will become the worst enemies. That's why the KGB instructors specifically made a point: never bother with leftists. Forget about those political prostitutes. Your leftists in the United States, all these professors and all these beautiful civil rights defenders, they are instrumental in the process of subversion, only to destabilize a nation. When their job is completed, they are not needed anymore. They know too much, some of them. When they see that the Marxist-Leninist has come to power, obviously they get offended. They think that they will come to power. That will never happen, of course. They will be lined up against the wall and shot. Don't you know that life is better when the state is handing out meager rations of paste to eat versus all this wild selection of food that we got now? No, we're going into the age of eating paste produced by the state that's made from our own feces and our own urine. So we're going to eat all of it.
Starstruck MCs receive no attention from the man whose mind is not even in this dimension. I'm on another plane, sicker than the mother brain. The ultimate expression, yes indeed, heed my flow, symphonic, hypnotic, psychotic, never symbiotic, with doper than narcotics. A few of y'all caught it on my first release, but now my powers increased, advanced. They'll meet the fans halfway, and slap bang, rapping in his chops. The temperature drops, you get pneumonia, or maybe exposed to radiation by plutonium. Some say rap's an idiom, get the ASRSP, and then I'm idiom, the best of both worlds. Brilliantly engineered.
Lyrics to mention fear.
And it's now in the clear. I was in prison, but now feed up be everything that I envisioned. Abandon the plan and the uninspired. And the haters that cater to their needs of greed is bizarre. Afar and army, no control. No soul, the whole fucking planet's gonna fall.
Unless we administer sense in the 21st century, even your worst enemies got to get it together.
Mentally and systematically, when niggas think I'm a smart ass.
It makes them mad at me.
Why? Cause I try my best to eliminate ignorance. That's letting my brain burn out like cigarettes. This nigga thinks besides thieves or your pet peeves. But what's right in your face is what nobody believes. Now, what you got to your sleeve?
If it was up to me, I would pass the baton, cause it's tough to lead.
But still I drop tracks here and there to fuck up the seed, so you must believe. Now what you got up your sleeve? If it was up to me, I would pass the baton, cause it's tough to lead. But still I drop tracks here and there to fuck up the seed, so you must believe. X-Files. Lots of rappers today depend on imagery.
I myself depend on skills and my energy.
It's maddening at every single gathering of young black youth. It's got to be some niggas badgering, averaging out to be out to be out to cheat. Now motherfuckers still stereotypes, cause it's all they see. And they see in the fact that I'm me. Not a follower, a dollar wouldn't make me sell my soul down this old school compared to your subterfuge. I got the same code that ethics younger brothers use. Now every nigga wanna be crime related. Can't rhyme creative, and they made us so patient. That's why they overstep boundaries that's sacred. From the street to the corporate scene,
They all mean business.
Self only doesn't work. Your soul holds no weight when you let the devil work. Fighting evil doers, I've been evil myself. But I'm still a black man with experience under my belt. I may be young, but my soul is old. Living in the ice ages where a nigga's soul is cold. Don't give a fuck about your life or his. But if you get a gap, I'll protect you who lives. Coming up ain't the same as pulling everybody else down. But try telling that to niggas that are spellbound. They'll probably say that you talk too much. They gotta think too much. So just be careful who you trust. Now what you got up your sleeve? If it was up to me, I would pass the baton, cause it's tough to lead. But still I drop facts here and there so I can up the seed, so you must believe. Now what you got up your sleeve? If it was up to me, I would pass the baton, cause it's tough to lead. But still I drop facts here and there so I can up the seed,
So you must believe.